So Liam Smith versus Eubank Jr. 2 is official. The fight will take place on June 17th in Manchester, in the same arena as the first fight. It was an interesting press conference. Liam Smith obviously is very confident that he's not only going to win again, but knock Eubank Jr. out for a second time. And Eubank Jr. predictably was trying to find a psychological crutch to lean on. This is something that fighters typically do when they lose. They look for ways to give themselves confidence in the rematch. And in this instance, Eubank Jr. was saying that the referee didn't give him the opportunity to overcome the adversity. Now, obviously to us, the referee did the absolute right thing by calling the fight off. Eubank Jr.'s legs were gone after he got up from that knockdown. But Eubank Jr. pointed out that the same referee allowed Nick Blackwell to take an enormous amount of punishment against him many years ago. He believes the ref should have done the same thing with his fight against Liam Smith. But of course, Nick Blackwell, although he took a lot of punishment, he was never down in the fight. And although he did suffer a serious injury, there was no moment in the fight where he was out on his feet. The referee can only go by the way the fighter's body is responding. And with Nick Blackwell, he was taking a lot of shots, yes, but he was also firing back. Like I say, this is an example of a fighter in Eubank Jr. looking for a psychological crutch, a foundation upon which to rebuild his confidence. Liam Smith pointed out that Roy Jones Jr., Eubank's trainer, was actually on the ring apron ready to throw the towel in. And it got quite funny where Eubank Jr. said that he's going to instruct Roy Jones never to bring a towel to any of his fights again. That did make me laugh because, of course, Eubank Jr. mocked Kell Brook when he lost to Gennady Golovkin back in the days about the fact that his trainer, Dominic Ingle, was waving a towel. Liam Smith mentioned the fact that Eubank Jr. tried to fight Conor Benn rather than take this rematch. This wasn't his first choice, but with that Conor Benn fight ultimately not being made, Eubank Jr. has no other option than to take the rematch with Liam Smith. This is not only the next best payday, but also his only opportunity at redemption. Will he be able to redeem himself in this fight? If Eubank Jr.'s punch resistance is somehow as good as it used to be, then I think he does have a chance. But how could we possibly know if his punch resistance is going to be better this time out? In most cases, when a fighter's punch resistance starts to deteriorate, it never goes back the other way. It never improves again, especially not a fighter in his 30s. So based upon the way the first fight went, the smart money, of course, is on Liam Smith to win. If Eubank Jr. was to upset the odds and gain revenge, how would he do it? What tactics would he have to employ? Does he need to go full steam ahead and attack Liam Smith and put him on the back foot? Overwhelm him with volume? Or does he actually need to move a lot more and just stay off the ropes? If that's even possible, because Liam Smith showed that he is good at cutting off the ring, pinning you on the ropes and in the corners. In that third round, Eubank Jr. did manage to keep the fight in the middle of the ring, so he kept Liam Smith at the end of his punches without having to move too much. Maybe that will be the strategy for their return match. But the effectiveness of any game plan is contingent on the psychological state of the fighter. Where's Eubank Jr. at mentally right now? Says he's never been dropped before, never been knocked out before, even in sparring. Now that it's happened to him, will he be spooked by it? I know he's talking very confidently at the press conference, but some fighters put on a good front. The truth will ultimately be revealed in the ring. That's when we'll see how confident Eubank Jr. really is. Whether he's gun shy, whether he's afraid of getting hit, or whether he's been able to completely overcome what happened to him. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Will this be repeat or revenge? How will the fight play out? Will Liam Smith win again? Will it be a knockout this time too? Will it be even earlier than it was last time? Or will Eubank Jr. against the odds be able to defeat Beefy second time around? Let me know what you guys think in the comments.